Hello everyone, I'm Dilasha Kharel and welcome to Feel and Believe Tarot. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe the channel and join the family. Also hit the bell icon so that you will never miss an update. I also offer personal readings, so if you'd like to contact me for personal readings, you can check the description box below for my mail ID, and also you can contact me on my Instagram page. The link to my Instagram page is also in the description box, and the charges for the personal readings are also in the description box. Now, this is a general reading, so the messages may or may not resonates with you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So, today's pick a card reading is about how is your future child going to be like. Now, this is a requested video from one of my viewers. So, yes, in today's reading, we will be looking into the nature, the personality of how your future child is going to be like, and also we will be looking into the relationship that your future child will share with, their parents, yes, with you and their family as well, and how their life is going to be like as well. And also we will be looking into the child center of focus in their life from the life purpose oracle as well. And also we will be looking into how the life of the child and yes, their parents will be like after the birth of the child as well. So yes, we have three piles in front of you: pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. Now, for those of you who don't know how to select a pile, you can choose the pile by looking at the crystals or the image you feel most drawn to, most attracted to, or with timestamps as well if you feel most attracted to numbers. Now, meditate on each pile and choose the pile with your intuition as well. Pause the video if you'd like to. Take your time, pick a pile, and once you are done with the selection, you can check the description box below and forward the video to your respective timestamps. Welcome pile 1 for those of you who choose this pile. Now let's see what messages do we have for you and how is your future child going to be like. So we will be looking into the messages from other decks later. As usual, let's start with the tarot deck first. So we have for you pile 1 the 10 of swords, then we have the knight of swords, we have the 2 of cups, we have the tower card, we have the justice card, we have the page of swords, and we have the 6 of wands. Okay, so pile 1, I feel that the child, yes, your future child will be very energetic, very intellectual as well, and they will have a very good communication skills as well, and they will be a very strong child as well. Yes, and also they will be very giving in nature. They believe in giving, they believe in sharing as well, and they will be very loving towards family and other people as well. Yes, but one thing is that pile 1, I feel that when that child will be born, you might like the mother might have to face some complications, yes, during pregnancy as well. While giving birth to the child, they might have to face some yes, some kind of complications. And I also feel that some of you might have to even wait for some years after your marriage to have this child. Yes, and I also feel that the mother of this child, she may have been through a lot of negative, yes, a lot of negative things, and a lot of she might have faced a lot of emotional pain as well before the child is born, and she might be holding into a lot of negative energy inside her. So I really feel that pile 1, that the child that will be born, they will really help you to let go of any negative emotions from within you. Yes, and that child will be, very, yes, very positive about life, and they are very positive in nature as well. And I also feel that, that child will be able to create a balance in the family. They will be, you know, creating balance in their life as well, and they will help their mother to, let go of all the negative emotions from within her as well. Yes, and I really feel that, Palwan, that the child will be very close to their mother. Yes, and but yes, as as like other child, that child will be very mischievous as well, and they will always, do things their way. Yes, and yes, they will be very outgoing child as well. You cannot just, yes, you really will have to force that child to stay indoors, because the child, they really love outgoing, and they really love adventures as well, and they are a very confident child as well. Yes, they love going out. So you will be seeing that child, most of the time maybe playing outside, or doing something outside. Yes, they love outdoors. And I also feel that, Palwan, that that child will bring in a lot of abundance, yes, into the family, and especially into their mother's life as well. Yes, they will be having a lot of abundance coming with them, and that child will achieve a lot of success in their life as well. Yes, they might have to, go through some, yes, obstacles in their path, but they will be able to make it. Their child will be very successful in their life. And their child will be like, they're really able to stick to their decisions. Yes, they will be very firm in their decisions, and they really believe in fairness as well, and they will be very intellectual, as I told you earlier. So they will be very good in their academics as well. Yes, very good in studies. Yes, full of high energy, a very, confident child, beautiful child is what I see in this pile. Let's see what messages we have for you from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle pile 1. We have Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Okay, so yes, pile 1, angels, they are really guiding you that that child will, they will be full of passion. Yes, and they will be very courageous, very, also very giving as well. Yes, and yes, very strong, yes, personality. Yes, they will be really full of passion to do, whatever they feel like doing. Yes, and now let's see what messages we have for you from Angel's Answer. So we have for you compromise. Okay, and we have improving health. Okay, so pile 1, I feel that, that child really helps to, yes, create balance in your life. Yes, and in their mother's life, yes, they are really going to bring a lot of abundance as well. And the child will be, they really believe in equal give and take. They really believe in supporting other people, so they know how to, you know compromise for things as well. Yes, rather than, just wanting to be right always, they also know, how to let go of certain things as well, in order for, them to move forward in life. Yes, that child will be able to, make some compromise. Yes, for their own good and for their families good as well. And yes, I feel that, as that child, will age, the health of the child will keep on improving as well. Yes, and I also feel that, for some of you, this could be, like the only child of yours. Yes, this could be a single child in the family. Yes, and I also feel that, pile one, like some of you, for some of you, uh, yes, the mother of the child, she really have to work upon her health, like work upon improving her health, before, yes, she could expect this child. Yes, before the child is born, she really needs to work upon the health to have this baby. Yes, that is what I feel, Palwan. Now let's see what messages we have for you from the Life Purpose Oracle, and what will be the child, center of focus in their life. So we have for you spiritual teacher, okay, and we have speaker, okay. So yes, pile one, as I told you earlier, the child will be very, intellectual, and they will have a very good communication skills. So yes, they will be, they will never be afraid to speak their mind. Yes, they will be always, very confident to speak their mind, to express their thoughts. Yes, and I also feel that, they will always speak the truth. Yes, and they will always, yes, protect the parents and always support the parents as well. And I also feel that, they will be able to create a balance in their parents life as well as they come into the family. Yes, and that child will be, a very balanced child, a very beautiful soul. Yes, and yes, they will be, they will have faith, even if that child will not, be completely spiritual in their life, but they will always have faith towards, God, towards the higher power, and they are very calm as well. Yes, yes, a very beautiful child is what I see in this pile. Yes, very calm as well. And now let's see, also I feel that, that child will be very, yes, very self-aware with the spiritual teacher. Yes, they will be very self-aware, very conscious about what they are doing as well. Yes, and now let's see from the Archangel Michael what guidance, what blessings we have. So we have God is in charge, okay. We have honor and trust your feelings, and we have positive thoughts create positive results. This is beautiful because I really feel that, that child will be, always full of, yes, positivity. They will always be thinking, very positive things, and yes, they really have a very good balance between, yes, their heart and their mind, and that child will always be very supporting as well. Yes, and they know what they are doing. Yes, they will really know what, whatever steps they will be taking in their life, and they will always be able to, express their emotions. Yes, with love as well. Yes, they will always be kind and always be, speaking with love and politeness as well. Yes, and we have God is in charge. So yes, that child will bring in a lot of healing to their mother as well. Yes, and yes, I really feel that this child will be very full of, wisdom and knowledge. From a very young age, you don't have to really work a lot on this child, because that child is already, very sensitive, emotional as well as, at the same time they are very passionate as well. They are very intellectual, like they know how to manage their time as well. That kind of child is what I feel in this pile. Yes, and they will always be very, yes, very protective of their parents, very close to their parents as well, especially the mother. Now, let's see what guidance is coming in this pile for this child. So, we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay. So, yes, as I told you earlier, pile one, this child will be a very balanced child. Yes, and we have, the spiritual teacher, and we have balanced spirituality and practicality as well. So, really I feel that this child will be like, you don't have to work upon a lot to teach them about values and principles in life. Yes, they will be already as a very, yes, as a child they will be knowing all of these things. Yes, and they will be, yes, very sensitive, and at the same time they will be very practical as well. They know how to be fair and how to be practical. At the same time they will be very intellectual as well. Yes, a very beautiful child, and full of energy and passion, and never afraid to speak their mind. Yes, and always speak what they believe in, and they will always speak with love as well. A very beautiful child is what is coming into your life, pile one. So, yes, that was all for you, Palwan. I hope that the messages resonated with you, and I hope you like my reading. So, yes, if you like my reading, then please do like this video. And if the messages resonates with you, and if you really like my reading, please do let me know in the comments section in the future as well. So, yes, that was all for you, Palwan. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please do subscribe, because it really helps our energies to get connected, and I can give you more messages, more guidance that you need to hear from the angels. So, yes, that was all for you, Palwan. I hope you all have a good day. May angels always bless you all, and I really wish you all to have a very beautiful child, a very loving child as well. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on my next one. Welcome, pile 2. For those of you who choose this pile, now let's see what messages we have for you and how is your future baby going to be like. So, we will be looking into the messages from other decks later. As usual, first let's start with the tarot deck. So, pile 2, we have for you the Nine of Wands, we have the King of Swords, we have the Six of Pentacles, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Two of Wands, and we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. So, pile 2, I feel that, your future child, they will be very intellectual, and they will be very hardworking as well. And that child will be very generous as well, and very kind hearted child as well. And they will be bringing in a lot of financial abundance into your life, into the family. Yes, and they will be very responsible child as well. And I also feel that yes, for a lot of you, yes, for a lot of you, this child could be your first child. Like, I really feel that they are very responsible, very mature, and so yes, they could be the elder, yes, elder child. Yes, and yes, I also feel that they will be very polite as well. Yes, and also in their life, the child not only they will bring a lot of financial abundance into the family, but they will also be very successful financially in their own life as well. The child is really going to make a lot of money in their life. And yes, one thing is like, it is not a bad thing, I would say, but yes, one thing is you really should be careful about is that child, they are very generous, very kind hearted, so they could be, yes, giving away a lot of money to other people, whoever comes, like, to ask them for a help, they will be, always lending a help, they will always be ready to give their hands. Yes. And also one thing is that, uh, they will be, yes, spending a lot of money as well. Yes, they could be having a lot of, uh, spending habits. So yes, one thing is that you should be careful about that child. Other than that, that child is really very responsible. Yes. And that child is also very visionary as well, like, they always likes to plan for the future. Yes. And how they are going to be like as well, what they will be doing in the future. And that child is very organized as well. Yes, a very beautiful, a very, responsible, mature, that kind of child is what I see in this pile. And I also feel that, they will be very authoritative as well. Yes, not only, not only as in, like, they will be the, yes, they could be the elder child in the family, but also, they will be very authoritative, very, could be in a very leadership position at their work as well. Yes, whatever work they will choose to do in the future, that child will be very successful as well. And yes, they will have a lot of leadership quality within them. They know how to, make, yes, they know how to lead other people as well. Yes. And I also feel that, that child will really travel a lot, related to, their work or for their studies as well. And that could be the thing, for some of you. Yes, for some of you, that child could stay away from their parents, because of their studies, because of their work. Yes. But yes, the child will achieve a lot of success in their work as well. And one thing is that, they are very generous, they are very kind hearted, they are very polite as well. But at the same time, they are very stubborn as well. I don't really see that child being so angry, having a lot of negative emotion. I really don't feel that. But once, that child will get angry, they will be very stubborn, and that will be, something people will don't like to see as well, because their temper will be very bad. It won't come out easily, but when they get angry, that will be a very bad, scene as well. Yes. And also, I feel that, that child will be, yes, is very hardworking. They will be, I feel that, they will be working from a very young age as well. Yes. And they will be a provider for the family. Yes, that child will be able to, on a lot of financial success. And they will be very, generous, and they will always be supporting their family from a very young age. And, they are really, they always think about, not only themselves, but also the comfort of other members in the family as well. Yes, they really want to, be able to provide, yes, for others, all the comfort, all the things, all the members in the family want. So they will be that kind of child, a very beautiful child, really, pile too. People are really going to have a very beautiful, a very, responsible, mature, a very loving child, I would say. Yes. And yes, as I told you earlier, they will be very mature as well from a very young age. Beautiful child is coming into your life. Now let's see what messages we have for you from the angels and ancestors oracles. We have for you peacekeeper, beautiful. And we have white witch, be the light. So yes, that child will really, bring in a lot of light, a lot of, positivity, yes, into the family, because that child will themselves be, that child is really positive, always, happy. Yes, and always, they like to, yes, they like to keep the peace around them. Yes, sometimes I really feel that, yes, sometimes what could happen is that, they will be letting go of an argument. Yes, they are ready to compromise, they are ready to let go of the need to be right. Yes, and they will always choose peace. Yes, and that child also, I feel that, they will also be helping the parents to balance and maintain peace in the family as well. If sometimes the parents of the child would be, having an argument as well, that child will always be, helping their parents to, yes, have peace in the family. A very beautiful child, really. And they will always be, working for the benefit of others. Really beautiful child. And they are really, able to create a very beautiful environment. I really feel that, people will really love to be around your child. Yes, pile too. That kind of energy, they will have in themselves. Yes. Now let's see what will be the child center of focus from the life purpose oracle. So we have for you pile 2, family. Okay, beautiful. And we have strength. Okay, we have heart's desire. Yes, artist. Like, yes, everyone will desire this kind of child, a very beautiful, a very loving child. So yes, that child will be your heart's desire. And they will be so loving, so supporting, always supporting their family, their parents, yes, their siblings as well. Yes, a very beautiful, their heart is really beautiful. Yes, they are very generous, very beautiful, very responsible, very beautiful child. And they have a lot of strength. Yes, because to do so, to be such a loving soul, you really need to have a lot of strength. And that child will be full of strength and is very strong child, very beautiful. And yes, that child center of focus will always be, the family. Yes, even if that child, will go away for their work or their studies. Yes, but their family, their parents will always be, very close to their heart. Yes, they will always be thinking about the family. Yes, family will always be their first priority in their life. And yes, we also have artist. So yes, that child could be having a lot of, talent, a lot of skills. So yes, beautiful energy, beautiful child. Now let's see what our message is coming from the angel's answer for you, pile 2. So we have get more information. Okay, and we have it's up to you. Okay, so yes, that child always like to, get more information on things as well. They're always learning, always, very curious, I would say. Yes, a very curious child as well, and a very intellectual child. Yes, and yes, angels, they are guiding you with this message that it's up to you. So yes, it's really up to you, like, how you will, yes, how this child will be, their upbringing. Yes, it's all up to you. Like, this child would be like someone, like, whatever you want to make, this child of, like, whatever values, whatever, you know good manners you will be trying to put into this child. Yes, that child will be always, be listening to their parents, listening to their family. So yes, it's really up to you how you want this child to be like in the future. So yes, they will always be listening to you. So yes, I really feel that they will be a very beautiful, beautiful child inside and out. Yes, a very beautiful person. Now let's see what messages we have for you from the Archangel Michael. We have for you pile 2, new beginnings and a fresh start. So yes, whenever a new child is born in the family, so yes, that is always a new beginning and a very positive time, and we have new beginnings. So yes, that child, when they will be born, they are going to bring in a lot of happy times around, a lot of good times, a lot of abundance in the family, because that child is very joyful, a very happy kind of child is what I feel. Yes. So, and we have make a commitment. Okay. And we have decide to be happy now. Yes, the child will be very full of happiness, full of joy. A beautiful child is coming into your life pile too. God bless the child, really. And we have make a commitment. Okay, so angels, they are really guiding you that yes, that child will be full of courage, full of confidence, and always lending support to others, always lending a hand to others. Yes, but one thing is that they should make a commitment as well. Yes, I really feel that uh, yes, they should be really focused about their things, because as a young, in a at a very young age, like they will be like other kind of child as well. But once you teach them like how important it is to maybe work, maybe their studies, maybe how to be a good person, like once you people will teach that child about these things, they will really make it a commitment to move forward in life, and they will really it will really help that child to move further in life. Yes, a very beautiful child, full of lot of strength. Yes, lot of inner strength, lot of inner power that child is going to have in their life. Yes, and yes, they will be full of happiness, full of always smiling, always joyful. Yes, you won't really see that child being very angry. Yes, but when they will be like that, will be, as I already told you, it wouldn't be a nice scene as well. Now let's see what guidance is coming for you pile 2. So we have for you a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So yes, a new cycle is going to begin in your life once that child comes into your life. So yes, that is, yes, that is obvious, because whenever a new member comes into a family, that is the time of a new beginning. Yes, we have new beginnings and a fresh start from Archangel Michael, and we have new cycle begins from Monology Oracle. So yes, and I also feel that they will be, yes, creating a lot of peace and harmony and balance, not only in their lives but in the family as well. Beautiful child. And we have don't let your past hold you back, South Node. Okay, so yes, that child, they will be always be able to let go of the past. Yes, they really don't get stuck in the past. They are always about moving forward in life, because they are very positive, very happy child. So they always look, yes, look in the present, look in the future. Yes, and I also feel that for a lot of you, yes, this child was also was a part of your past life as well, pile 2. Yes, this child that is about to come into your life, you, this child and you were also together in the past life. So maybe that is also the thing, they are really close with their family, and that could also be the reason. Yes, they will be very loving towards the family, very, yes, caring, very supporting to the family. Like, family will really be very important part in this child's life. Yes. So yes, that was all for you, pile 2. I hope that the messages resonated with you, and I hope you like my reading. So if the messages resonates with you, if you like my reading, then please do like this video and also share this video. And if the messages resonates with you, so please do let me know in the comment section in the future. Please do come back and please do let me know. I would be happy to read the comments. And yes, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please do subscribe, because it really helps our energies to get connected, and I can give you more messages, more guidance that you need to hear from the angels. So yes, that was all for you, pile 2. I hope you all have a good day. May angels always bless you all, and I really wish you all to have a very beautiful, a very loving child. Yes. So yes, thank you for watching. I'll see you on my next one. Welcome, pile 3. For those of you who choose this pile, now let's see what messages do we have for you, and how is your future baby going to be like. So we will be looking into the messages from other decks later. As usual, first let's start with the tarot deck. So from the tarot deck, pile 3, we have for you the Fool card. Okay. Then we have the Page of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Chariot. We have the King of Cups. And we have the Sun card. Beautiful energy. Okay. So, yes, pile 3, I feel that, your future child, they will be a very, fun loving, a very carefree attitude. Yes, they will be having a very carefree attitude, a very fun loving child, and they will be, able to, yes, ignore other people's drama, a very happy child. Yes. And that child will always be, able to think out of the box as well. Yes. And they will be having, great imagination. Yes, their imagination will be like really out of the box, and they will really, always amazed other people with their, yes, with their talks, with, yes, with their imagination. And yes, in a very young age, yes, as a child, that child could have a very lean physique as well. Yes. And I also feel that, that child is very, yes, very happy child, a very, carefree attitude. So the child will always be, trying new things. Yes, that child really loves to explore places. Yes. And at the same time, that child will also be sensitive as well, very loving as well, but very passionate, a child full of high energy. Yes, loves going outdoors, love exploring places. That kind of child you people are going to have. And but yes, that child will be, like, they will always be doing what they want to do. Yes, once they set their eyes upon something, they will do exactly what they want, and they won't, listen to anyone. I feel that, they even will not listen a lot to their parents as well, because they will always be doing whatever they want to do. Yes, but that child is always, about moving forward in life, a very courageous child, a very strong child, and a very confident child as well. Yes. And they will be very close to their father or even their brothers as well, if they have the brother in the family. But yes, very close to, the male figure in the family. Yes. And I also feel that, that child will be, they will take a lot of time to, be mature as well. Yes, because, they will, even if they, be really mature and very responsible, Yes, when they grow up, but within, from within, they will always be like a childlike kind of personality, a very happy, I would say, a very, um, happy, joyful kind of person. Yes. And yes, one thing is that, pile 3, I feel that, this child will be, kind of like, they will not be so giving in nature. Yes, like sharing with other people, sharing what they have is what they should learn in life. Yes, because that child could be, as they grow up, that child could be a little, kind of self-centered, a very possessive kind of child as well. So yes, please make sure, you teach this child to be a little generous as well. Yes. And yes, this child will be very confident and always, speak their mind, whatever is in their mind, they will always be speaking that. And even, to the point that they won't be thinking about other people as well. Like sometimes, while speaking our mind, we might even hurt other people. Yes. So they should also learn these things, like, when to, yes, stop saying too much. Yes. And that child really likes authority, power, likes to take charge of things. Yes. And also, that child could be very impatient in nature as well. Yes, they really don't have that patience. And while making decisions, that child will be like just taking, impulsive decisions, like they are always in a rush. So yes, you really need to teach the child about these few things. Yes, that yes, this child is really full of passion and very confident. Yes, a very carefree child. Yes. So now let's see what messages we have for you from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle Pile 3. We have for you, Sage, be devoted and committed. Yes. And we have Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. So yes, as I told you earlier, that child will be very, always about moving forward and is very committed as well. That child will be, very committed to their work, and yes, very committed to whatever they choose to do, whatever they set their eyes upon. Yes. And they will always, you will always find this child, like studying or working, even outdoors, even if while they are on outdoors, they will always be learning something. Yes, something that is really going to be helpful to them. Yes. And always stay committed to the path. Yes. And yes, this is one thing that, yes, I was telling you, pile 3, that this child really needs to be grounded. Yes, you people really, this child really have a lot of high energy. And I really feel that this child really needs to learn to be generous, be kind hearted as well, and be giving as well, because that will really help this child, to have their energies balanced, and to, yes, to channel their energy in the right path as well. Yes. So this child really needs to learn to be grounded. Yes. And it will really help them to, yes, in their life. And yes, they are always, protected by angels. Yes, this child is always protected by angels. This child will have a very good health as well. That is what I feel. Yes, a very good health, and very committed, very passionate about studies, about works. Yes, but they need to learn to be giving as well. Now let's see what messages we have for you from Angels Answers. We have for you, look for a sign. Okay. be assertive. So pile 3, I feel that some of you could be conceiving. Yes, as you watch this video, you might be expecting to have a child, or angels, they are really guiding you that now you should be planning for a baby. Yes, because this child is really ready to be born. Yes, and this child is really coming to you. Yes, so yes, look for a sign if you are planning to have a baby. So this is really good time to plan a baby. Yes, and we have be assertive. So yes, I really feel that uh, yes, you people really need to plan to have this baby now. Yes, this is a very good time for you to have a baby. That is the guidance that is coming for you. And as I already told you, you know this child really likes to take charge. So yes, with this card as well, I really feel that this child really likes to take everything, every control in their hands. Yes, this child really likes uh, being told as like you are the kind of in charge, like everybody in the family listens to them. Like this child will be like that kind of child. Yes, but yes, they are very positive as well. Yes, I don't see any anything negative about this child, because they are very committed to work, committed to studies. Everything is good, but only thing I really feel is that they really need to be humble, be generous, because that will help the child to balance their energies, and that will in a way also help them to be patient as well in life. Yes, because I really feel that this child is really very impulsive in nature, need to learn to have a lot of patience in life. Yes, now let's see what will be the child center of focus. We will be looking into Archangel Michael guidance later. Let's see from the life purpose what will be the child's center of focus. So we have animals. Okay, we have books. Okay, so yes, that really makes sense, pile 3, because yes, that child is always about learning, committed to their work, studies. So yes, they will be a very good learner as well. Energy healing. Yes, this was the thing that I was telling you, pile 3, that you know this child really needs to balance their energies, because they will be very passionate, very high energy. So they're always up to something. So if you really help this child to balance their energies, this child is really going to move forward in a very good direction in life. Yes, a very beautiful message is coming to you. So, and we have environmentalist. Okay, we have study. Okay, so we have books and studies, we have sage as well. So yes, this child will be very studious, very yes, very good in studies. And we have animals and environmentalist. Okay, so I feel that yes, for some of you this child could be having very close to animals, and they will always be yes thinking about environment protection as well. Or I really feel that the message that is really coming for you, pile 3, is that yes, you should keep taking this child outside. Yes, more outdoors as well, because that will really help this child to ground their energy, to balance their energies, to stay grounded. As they will spend their time in nature, that is really going to help this child to you know be yes, be what they really yes want to be in life. And I also feel that with the animals card, that if you could get a pet like a dog, yes, before you have this child, or even just after having this child as well. So because what I feel is that, having a pet around, having a dog around will help this child to, yes, to bring in a lot of, a feeling of, yes, to be kind, feelings to be kind to other people, to animals, to surroundings. Yes, so that will really help the child to, shape their personality as well. Yes, so if you could, get a pet, so please get a pet. And yes, that, yes, the child will really be happy when outdoors. Yes, and let's see what messages is coming for you. Pile 3 from Archangel Michael. So we have for you, your children are washed over by angels. Okay, and we have, this situation is already resolved. Okay, and we have, be gentle with yourself. So yes, a lot of, animals is also coming up in this reading. So I really feel that, that will, having a pet around this child will really help this child to be gentle, and, to balance their energies, to have that, feeling of kindness towards others. And yes, we have, your children are washed over by angels. So yes, pile 3, your children, you know they are always protected by angels. Yes, and really feel that, some of you are expecting as you watch this video, and this child is really, ready to come into your life. Wow, beautiful. And I also feel that, for some of you this could be a girl child as well. Yes, because we have a lot of, girl, yes, coming up in this reading. So I really feel that, yes, this could be a girl child as well. Beautiful message coming in. And yes, we have, the situation is already resolved. So yes, if, you really don't need to be worried about this child, worried about their health or about this child. That is what Archangel Michael is guiding you, because, they are really protecting over this child. Yes, and with the sun card, I really feel that, as I told you earlier, that their health will be very good. Yes, you really don't need to worry about this child health. They will have a very perfect health. Yes, and let's see what is from the Monology Oracle. The messages, you are good enough. Okay, and we have a time for healing. Okay, so yes, you know yes, angels are really guiding you that, this child really, needs to have a lot of self love as well. Yes, and also I feel that, the mother of this child, they are very beautiful people. And also, I feel that, the mother of this child is really worried about the child. Yes, maybe that is also, why this card is coming up for you. Yes, the mother is always, worrying a lot about this child. So yes, you really don't need to worry about this child, because, this child, yes, they will, I feel that, they will take care of themselves. Yes, and they are really washed over by angels as well. Yes, so yes, let go of all of your worries. Pile 3, and we have a time for healing. So yes, we have balsamic moon. So it is all about, having, learning to have patience as well. Yes, so this child, they have very, they could be very impatient. So yes, they really need to have patience. And yes, with this child being coming into your life, yes, a lot of, healing is going to come into the family. A lot of healing is going to come into the mother's life. And I also feel that, for some of you, yes, this child could be, healing a lot of other people as well, because we have energy healing as well. So yes, maybe this child could be working as, yes, this child could be working for the welfare of other people. Yes, could be even animals, could be about environment. Yes, but they are very committed to their work and studies. Beautiful child. So yes, that was all for you, pile 3. I hope that the messages resonated with you, and I hope you like my reading. So if the messages resonated with you, if you like my reading, then please do like this video and also share this video. And if the messages resonated with you, then please do come back in the future, and please do let me know in the comment section. I would love to read your comments. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please do subscribe, because it really helps our energies to get connected, and I can give you more messages, more guidance that you need to hear from the angels. So yes, that was all for you, pile 3. May angels always bless you all, and I really wish you all to have a very beautiful, a very loving child. So yes, thank you for watching. I'll see you on my next one.